Let's talk. The blood-soaked betrayal of northern Nigeria. Good morning. Welcome to Let's Talk. I have been watching what is happening in northern Nigeria, and I've got to tell you, I am absolutely furious, and you should be too. What we are witnessing isn't just a conflict, it is a calculated, systematic betrayal of an entire population by a political class so corrupt, so incompetent, so utterly self-serving that it will make a London gangster blush. They are not just failing, they are profiting from the carnage. And tonight, we are going to name and shame the lot of them. Let's start with the facts, because the tosses in power rely on you not knowing them. So let's start with the former president, the self-acclaimed General Muhammadu Buhari, who promised security. 63,111 Nigerians were brutally killed. 63,000. That is an average of 22 people murdered every single day for 8 years. His legacy isn't one of peace, it is a channel house. It was without a doubt one of the most catastrophic failures in modern leadership. And then we have Bello Matawalle, who washed in with his renewed hope agenda. What a load of old bollocks. In his first few weeks, over 123 people were killed. Last year in 2024, terrorism shot up to 4% with 565 lives ended. This isn't a government, it's a bloody disaster zone. And now, the children. The future. The past week has been an absolute shambles, a symphony of failure. On November 18th, 2025 in Kebbi, 25 schoolgirls were snatched from their dormitory. Their vice principal was executed. Just 3 days later, on November 21, 2025 in Niger State, we saw one of the worst kidnappings in history of Nigeria, with over 300 students and teachers were taken from their St. Mary's School. That is more than Chibok. In the same bloody week, 64 people were adopted in their homes from Zamfara. And in Kwara, on November 19, 2025, gunmen stormed a church, killed 2 and kidnapped over 30, demanding 100 million each per person. That is £50,000 each. And what is the government response? A pathetic, limp-wristed bureaucratic shuffle. Tinubu called it a deepest concern. Oh, how touching. Where your concern is worthless than a used tea bag to those parents. Then he sent his Minister of State for Defense, that absolute plum, Bello Matawalle, to Kebbi. Bello Matawalle, you have got to know him. You have got to be joking. This is the same bloke who was governor of Zamfara in February 2021 when 279 schoolgirls were adopted in Gangebe. On his watch, he is not a solution, he is a symptom of his disease. He is a bloody, useless recycle failure, and sending him is an insult to the intelligence of every Nigerian. Let's not let the other villains off the hook, shall we? Where is Muhammadu Buhari now? The man who spent 225 days on holiday while the country burned. He was not a statesman, he was a bloody disgrace, a lazy, negligent old man who should have been a pariah. He died in a country he spent his days when he was the president. Then we have the cheerleader Sheikh Ahmed Gome, the bandit favorite mouthpiece, passing about and giving these murdering bastards a platform. He is a dangerous clown legitimizing terror. And let's not forget about Glimy Git, Abubakar Malami, the former Attorney General. The Northern Group rightly called him a recycled political liability. His entire tenure was a masterclass in greasy, self-serving corruption. These people aren't leaders. They are an absolute shower of shits. They are grifters and chancers, and lot of them. They are blood-sucking leeches getting fat on the misery of their own people. It is a verifiable fact that banditry is a business. Security analysts state there is a lot of money to be made in this enterprise. It is an enterprise, and these posh boys in government are fueling it. They negotiate, they pay ransom, and they have their cronies in the security service sabotaging any real progress because peace is bad for business. They have even nicked the money for the 122 billion Safe School initiative. Our children are being stolen from their classrooms, and these thieving bastards have pocketed the cash that was meant to keep them safe. It is a bloody treason. So, what do? You stop being polite. You call these people what they are: a pack of thieving, lying, treacherous wankers. Lying, thieving, treacherous wanker. I want to repeat that. They are a disgrace to the very concept of public service. We demand more than this pathetic circus. We demand a total ruthless clear-out. We demand that every single penny stolen from security fund is hunted down and every single one of these corrupt gates are thrown in a cell where they belong. The rage is building and it will not be silenced. The time for their empty promises is over. The time for accountability is now. To the northern political elites, you are a bunch of absolute failures. You have betrayed your people for quick buck. Your names will be mourned, caused by history as the coward who sold out their children. Well, we are out of time. Thank you for talking. Good night, and God help Nigeria because its leaders are doing everything in their power to destroy it. It is a shame. I'm a Nigerian and I'm absolutely furious. Have a good evening again, and I hope to see you in the next Let's Talk show.